Okay, folks, it's your buddy Mike Messier, and I just came up with a new term that I'm going to start using, and you're welcome as Mike Messier YouTube subscribers or visitors to use it. HoverFuck. So that's my new term. It occurred to me as I was driving home just now that I just happened to be driving. Look, I know other people have the right to use the road, and they're just kind of flanking me. And I am in Florida now, and sometimes it's interesting to me that I'm even here. You know, here I am in Florida, but I live here now and so forth. And I'm in Florida, and people here do tend to hover fuck. That is one thing about Florida, and I don't know if it's the whole South, the Southern hospitality, but people do not give you your space as much here. One thing I've noticed is if you park somewhere, you know, you park isolated away from people, some asshole will park right next to you, you know. Or here's a better example. A lot of times I'll be, I might drive with, either flip-flops on or barefoot. If that's legal, I do it. I'm driving barefoot, and I've got my car parked, and I'm opening the car door to put my socks on, my shoes on, and so forth. And some ass fuck feels the need that they have to park into the fucking spot that I've got my door open. Like, there's a million other goddamn parking spots in the world. Or maybe there's just 5. You could let me put my fucking shoes on and take your fucking show on the road and go to another parking spot. But these ass fucks hover fuck me. They just kind of sit there and they wait patiently. And I know in their goddamn mind, they're having a whole nightmare scenario that this fuck with big feet is wasting their time. But it's like, if that was me, if I was the asshole on the other foot, I would go to another goddamn parking spot. But these hover fucks, they just want to fucking sit there and wait. It's hover fucking. I'm going to start using that. You're welcome to start using hover fuck. It's just a thing where it's like hovering is bad. Or here's the thing, men's room, women, I don't know your deal if you allow everyone to come in, a big fucking cocktail party for women where you exchange anecdotes and compare men and all those things that you do. But for guys, if you're in a private bathroom, a single stall, a single server, so to speak, like a private fucking men's room, the way it should be, and you have the door locked, and some ass fuck, like, first they jiggle the fucking handle, then it's like confusing to them that the door is locked. It's like, asshole, another fuck is in here shitting, idiot. So then, rather than just go the fuck away, they might knock, which is terribly annoying and weird. They might speak out, like, say, hey, buddy, or they might fucking go for the handle again. And the thing to fucking do, guys, in case you need a fucking education, is go the fuck away. Like, do something else. You could hold it for 5 fucking minutes. Go somewhere else. Let things settle down in there. Go about your own goddamned business. This is a fucking trick from me to you, assholes. If I really have to use the men's room and it's a single server and some other fuck is taking his sweet ass time, I will go to another goddamn place of business to find a fucking restroom. I'm that type of guy. I'm courteous. So these hover fucks who stand outside the men's room and wait for you to finish and then look at you when you come out. It's like, asshole, what are you expecting in there, you fuck? So it's just hover fucking. It's annoying. People at the goddamn gym, you've been there. You've gone to the fucking gym. You've lifted some weights. And there's always some fucking asshole that needs to use the particular piece of equipment that you're using. And granted, if he looks 10 feet in either direction, he'll see a similar piece of equipment, perhaps the same identical fucking piece of equipment. But no, he's got to use that exact one to get his reps in, bro. So go fuck yourself. Go do another goddamn exercise. Do cardio, you fuck. So there you have it. It's called hover fucking. I'm sick of people doing it. In this day and age of COVID, I mean, if there's anything that comes out of COVID that's good, it's maybe some of these hover fucks will back the fuck off and let people have their 6 feet of distance. You're in a line to do something and people don't respect your 6 feet of space. They hover fuck on you. People from, like, other countries don't understand this. I don't know if they don't read the fucking signs in English. No offense, folks. I know I have a lot of international Mike Messier YouTube subscribers. But, folks, in the USA now, we're trying to do social distancing. So don't hover fuck on big, large, white Americans like myself. It's annoying. Don't get near me. So, there you have it. Hover fucking. I don't appreciate it. I want my space. I want my social distancing at all time. No, it's not a white thing. I could be black and be just as angry. In fact, that would justify my anger on a lot of levels. If I could claim that people were shooting at me and so forth, then my hostility towards the world would be better understood. Or not challenged. You know, people wonder, Mike, you seem to have everything going for you. Why are you so angry? There are reasons for the anger. There are reasons why I tap into it. There's reasons why I use it as a tool, like a screwdriver in my arsenal of weapons, of intellectuality and creativity. And I can turn it on and I can turn it fucking off, okay? Like a light switch. So, there you have it, folks. Hover fucking. It's the new hot catchphrase. I'm going to get this C circle with it. And everyone's going to be talking about it. Everyone's going to be seeing, hey, please don't hover fuck on me, like Messier says. They're going to have memes and GIFs of this very video, just like the chick from The Office who says yep, and just like the guy with the chalkboard on The Office. For 15 fucking years, whenever I would do some goddamn student film or some bullshit, and I'd say, what's your movie like? It's a comedy, right? Oh, yeah, it's like The Office. Every fucking film student in the world was making a project like The Office, and I took great pride in saying, oh, I don't watch The Office. What else can you tell me about it? Tell me about your project without referencing the fucking Office. And that was a great question asked for 15 years to fucks who couldn't tell you, oh, break the fourth wall, direct to camera monologues. We don't know who's filming this, but somebody else. They couldn't explain it. They just said, it's like The Office. All these film fucks who've fallen by the goddamn wayside. All these people with these fucking educations that I acted in their stupid movies for haven't done a goddamn hill of shit. Meanwhile, I've acted with Meryl Streep, Frances McFucking-Dormand, and, of course, Sybil Shepherd playing her son. But these film fucks who I was supposed to take direction from in these goddamn student films haven't ended up doing any fucking thing. So, the Mike Messier experience continues, a distance from Avalon when the dying and dead reunite. We're all excited about that. Disregard the Vampire Mike Messier documentary. More and more people are watching it. The Ox Baker film. More and more people are watching it. Megan Baker, one of Ox's daughters, chimed in. She saw it. She was very happy to see it. I don't know if she'd watched it before. Everyone's excited. Everyone's thrilled about Mike Messier. It's the Sunday. It's whatever the fuck day it is. Whatever the fuck. It's Sunday. Oh, it's goddamn March 1st now. What the fuck? Rabbits. There was a girl that I went to high school with who somehow she had like an accident and her head got like hit by a steel rod. So she was like normal and then she was like not non-normal but just kind of affected and like getting hit with a steel rod in her head. I'm trying to remember her name. She was a nice girl. But what did she used to say? She used to say that saying the word rabbits on the 1st of every month would bring you good luck. So if you would say, the fucking turn of the month comes, or you wake up on March 1st and you say rabbits, and then you're supposed to have fucking good luck for the rest of the month. I never got it. I always try to do it. Because once someone tells you some bullshit like that, oh, if you say rabbits the 1st of the month, then you're going to have good luck for the whole month. You have to do it then for the rest of your fucking life. Now you have to do it. You have to say fucking rabbits. Did a lot of videos today. Did a nice podcast. Carl, buddy, I'm sorry. I did, after our fucking interview, the horror films, Carl did great. I wasn't happy with my audio levels. And so the headpiece I was using, I think, will be resigned or retired, and I will be I already did. I already ordered some new audio situations for that. I was disappointed with my audio, not Carl's, my own. So, that's why these straight-to-video rants are so good, because I can just yell in the middle of a fucking parking lot. I'm in a parking lot. There's no one bothering me. I'm not being hover fucked, which makes me feel good. It's a new catchphrase. So I started a promotional tour, folks. Monty and the Pharaoh, the first booking. Now, I was hoping to do the Monty and the Pharaoh show as my first real interview, but unfortunately, or fortunately, I should say fortunately, I have been booked on 2 audio podcasts in the meantime. The new fellow, Tuttle, reached out to me. Tuttle had a very interesting interview with Mark Merrow. Yes, Johnny B. Bad. And I will, I guess, be the follow-up interview. I'm not sure if he's had guests in the meantime, but Tuttle's Daily Podcast, a gentleman who has a rich history in the world of radio, he will be interviewing me about A Distance from Avalon, When the Dying and Dead Reunite, and other topics. And I met a new friend. I want to say his name is Jeff. Is it Jeff? I believe it's Jeff. Yeah, thank you, Jeff. Jeff and I corresponded several times today. He's been watching the Disregard the Vampire doc See, this is another thing that pisses me off. I have a lot of people they are friends, but I'll mention like, oh yeah, in the doc, because to me, they should have watched my documentary at least once by now, and a lot of these fucks haven't. So I'm talking about my documentary. I'm making points of conversation, and these fucks, they don't respond accordingly, so I know that they haven't watched it. And it just hurts me because it's like they're missing out on the greatness of Disregard the Vampire, Mike Messier documentary, 10 award-winning film. And they should have watched it by now. So you should have watched it by now, and you should be sharing that fucking link. So this gentleman, Jeff, is doing his research. He said he's watched half the doc, he's hooked, and he's reading the book tomorrow. And I said, hey man, it's going to take you about 2 hours to read my book. See, one of the great things about my novel, A Distance from Avalon, a Mike Messier fucking novel, this car scared me. It's actually A Distance from Avalon, When the Dying and the Dead Reunite. What's so wonderful about it, beyond the text and the cover art by Nazar Germanoff, happy birthday, by the way, Nazar. A couple of days ago was his birthday. What's also so wonderful about my book is that it's short. So I'm not asking you to read War and fucking Peace meets Moby Dick. It's literally, and I'm being generous with time when I say that's a 2-hour read. I would say for many folks, it's probably about, an hour and 45-minute read. It's not long to invest in a wonderful book written by me. $10. If you see me in fucking person, I'll sell it to you for that low rate. If I need to mail it to you, it's $15 autographed. If you get it from Amazon, depends on where you live. But the paperback is only $7.77, and you have a piece of history. And if you're a Kindle fan, if you're looking to save the environment, it's $2.99. What the fuck? Buy it. And what's the purpose, you might be asking, of writing a book? Well, personal satisfaction. Here's a question I'm getting a lot of from fucks, which I'm really beginning to resent, quite honestly, because the question's coming from people that aren't buying the book. How many copies have you sold? Well, asshole, if you buy one, there'll be one fucking more I can list. That's getting to be a very rude question, and I'm just going to answer it, hey, one more when you buy your copy, you fuck. How many copies have you sold? Oh, suddenly everyone's Simon and fucking Schuster, right? All these assholes who haven't read a book in 2 years are asking me how many copies I've sold when they haven't bought theirs yet. Well, fuck you, friend. Buy a copy. Buy 10, you fuck. It's just getting a bit annoying. How many copies have you sold? How many fucking dicks have you sucked? How's that for a question? It's just annoying. People are annoying. So it's all we got, though, to be honest with you. It's so easy to hate humanity, yet you realize that's all we have. You know what I mean? It's not like you could go run off with the ostriches and hang out with them for an hour. Like, oh, I hate people, people suck, I'm going to hang out with these ostriches and these fucking monkeys and these giraffes. And I'll check in with people someday. I'm going to hang out with the giraffes and talk to them about the state of the world and what's better, Godfather 1 or 2. Or what WrestleMania did they like the most? I'm going to hang out with the giraffes and ask them these questions. So we're stuck with other human fucking beings because giraffes don't watch wrestling and they don't watch The Godfather 1 and 2. And they don't talk about who's at fault, Amber Heard or Johnny Depp. which is a fucking thing that I haven't really paid attention to until today, because it came up on my Twitter feed. And this Wanda fucking Vision, I thought it was Wanda Sykes. I guess that's how fucking far out of it I am. I've seen this WandaVision shit for a month, and I'm thinking, is Wanda Sykes that popular now? And the answer is no, Mike, she's not. It's some fucking show you have no interest in watching on another streaming service you have no interest in purchasing because you don't have time because you're writing your own goddamn book that people aren't buying. Have you sold many copies yet? Yeah, one more after you buy one, asshole. That's the goddamn response, you fuck. So everyone can fuck off. I'm going to hang out with the giraffes and the ostriches. I saw Boyz N The fucking Hood tonight. Maybe I should do a Mike's Instant Movie fucking review. It was great. It was so nice to see Morris Chestnut, and he looked a little different. He was younger. What's his dick? Fucking very good posture. It looked like a young Denzel. Like he had his Denzel face on. Not Morris, but the guy that won the Oscar. Cuba Gooding Jr. Looked very Denzel-esque in Boyz N The Hood. Ice fucking Cube. Dude, when fucking Ice Cube, spoiler, when Ice Cube fucking disappears at the end of the movie, like he walks away, like he walks across the street, then he disappears, and you see that, there's a car behind me, and you see that tragic fucking text on the screen, oh my god. Ricky getting shot, everyone's upset. Angela, what's her name? Not Angelina, fucking, what's love got to do with it? Angela Bassett? Whew. What a smoking woman. Very intense woman. You wouldn't want to mess with her. If you could do alternate booking, and I guess Angela Bassett maybe was too young, wouldn't Angela Bassett made a hell of a good Claire Huxtable? Like a fucking fiery Claire Huxtable? I do have a relative, private person in my family who hated Claire Huxtable. Like, just because we watched television so much, we felt like these people were in our lives when we were children, and the reruns, and we just hated, like, thought Claire Huxtable was mean, and, like, just snide. And it was just interesting because the passion this relative of mine had against Claire fucking Huxtable. I'm not even kidding. I'm not. It's a term that I hate. I'm not even kidding. It's very, 2000, whatever the fuck, 2012. I'm not even kidding. Oh, you're not? Come back to me when you are even kidding, you fuck. Any goddamn way. Wonderful video I've made for your ass. The late night weekend review. A word that I created. HoverF. I do have a whole playlist called A Word That I Hate. I wish you fucks would watch that too. And buy my book. How many copies have you sold? One more once you buy yours, asshole. Mike Messier, YouTube channel. The podcast tour starts this week. Perhaps I should switch into nice guy fucking mode and I'll sell more books. But I'm just keeping it real. People don't say that fucking anymore. That went the way of the toilet. What a wonderful video. I did a lot for you assholes today. I was up and at it. As a Sunday, it was a working day for me. I did my part for humanity. What did you fucks do? If you want to leave a comment, I did a fucking video. I reviewed some fucking The Lady of Heaven fucking trailer, and everyone was excited. Reaching out to the Muslim community. They left some very nice comments representing the good Muslims. I appreciate that. So there you fucking have it, folks. Did a fucking interview with Carl. I talked with Monty on the phone. We discussed things. Everything was wonderful. Monty mentioned Mike Sharp getting an Intercontinental title shot against Magnificent Morocco in 1983 at Madison Square Garden, and Captain Lou Albano attacking both men. Mike Messier signing off. Mike Messier, blah, blah, blah. Like, subscribe, share, like.